Hello, hello. So I recently saw some piece of research about the way that Holocaust denial is moving forward on Wikipedia. Lots of terrible things where people are trying to rewrite history. By the way, I saw another report that one of the items on Wikipedia that is the most rewritten is the item about the life of Adolf Hitler. Presumably Hitler died a long time, not presumably, he died a long time ago. We should have settled on the facts. The idea that this is still a debatable issue on Wikipedia just tells us how much Wikipedia is a place for political activism and not just for facts. But the point, of course, is not just Wikipedia. And it reminded me on this Coursera class I did a long time ago, and I taught it twice. Each time there were about 200,000 students, and each time there was one awful person in those 200,000, which you would expect, maybe you would expect more randomly. One time that awful person was really unkind to women in all kinds of groups. And one time it was a person who wrote the university once a week telling them that I was doing an unauthorized experiment on the students at Coursera. Of course I wasn't. Every experiment I do is with an ethical approval. But from time to time there were glitches on the Coursera platform, and every time there was one, he interpreted as I'm trying to do something. And every time he complained, there was an investigation that started whether I was doing something. In both cases, I approached Coursera. I said, can I just kick these terrible people out of the platform? Like, my metaphor was, they're coming into my house, they're coming into my class. I should be able to tell them I'm not interested. And in both cases, they said no. The importance of allowing everybody to enter was too important. And of course I stopped teaching afterward because I couldn't handle the negativity. It was just too painful to even to deal with this one person who was destroying it for everybody. And I think the same thing is happening with Wikipedia. What an amazing platform. What an amazing idea. But these platforms in general assume that people have good intentions. Coursera assumes that people have good intentions. Wikipedia assumes that people have good intentions. And when the platform assumes people have good intention and people actually have good intention, that's great. But when things become big, like Coursera at the time or like Wikipedia now, it creates opportunity for people with very bad intentions. Let's call them bad actors. It creates opportunities for bad actors. And if bad actors come into a system that assumes that everybody is good, they can create a tremendous harm. And I think this is something we're not dealing with correctly. Yes, I'm very happy to create a system that assumes that everybody is good and everybody comes with good intention. But when people are not, and when it's clear that they're not, we have to create guardrails. So, in the name of freedom of speech, is it okay for Wikipedia to have people who are denying the Holocaust? I don't think so. I don't think so. By the way, it's not just about denying the Holocaust. The challenges with Wikipedia are very deep and broad. And the topics that people are finding ideological are very, very wide. I mean, there are all kinds of ways to abuse a system, to game it. And no system is ever foolproof. Every system can be utilized, be taken advantage of, and so on. And if people come with bad intentions, no matter what the rules are, there will be opportunities for doing it. So, what is the point? The point is that technology often, in the name of inclusiveness, is making us also very vulnerable. And inclusiveness is important, but vulnerability is very bad. What are we willing to do in the name of inclusiveness? What are we willing to do in the name of opening the platform for everybody and having freedom of speech? My sense is that we need a good cost-benefit analysis. There are very few things in life where I say we have this ideology and it's one issue and I'm not going to violate that rule. No. I prefer that everybody could have a freedom of occupation and sell whatever they want. Heroin, not so much. I prefer if everybody can say whatever they want. If it starts to hurt other people, there should be some boundaries. So I think we need to stop having kind of an ideology, inclusiveness above everything, freedom of speech above everything. I think we need to understand that scale invites bad actors. And as we move forward, scale will have bad actors, and we have to protect ourselves against bad actors. We have to protect it in freedom of speech. We have to protect it against inclusiveness. If we're not, we will just create a terrible system, which is what I think we see now these days in media and social media and some of the open platforms we have, like the educational platforms that could drive us so much forward, but they end up not. Okay, so let's think about not having one issue ideology and adopting instead of it a cost-benefit analysis. As long as it provides more benefit than cost, let's keep it, but if it's not, let's figure out ways to limit the cost. Okay, to a better world with more cost-benefit analysis. Bye.